To drop that sign, you have good days and you have bad days. You have
Although,
cold days and you have warm days. You know what I mean?
uh,
I don't
and
know.
also you got cop right there. So you drop the sign, it's a whole different situation.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
now, it's just he's looking at you. We dropped the
He's
sign,
just watching,
different
thinking,
deal.
"You better not drop that sign. You better not drop that
And I
sign."
imagine if you end up going in the clink, you probably want to be clothed. Just throwing that out there.
Good point. Yeah, good point.
Not a great place to be naked.
Driving down the highway, counting miles, gallons, driveways, and deciding no protesting, no contesting, no that bothers.
Hey there, Danny.
Hello, Todd. How are you doing?
Doing great. I like the you've got the library behind you, and I've got the no books behind me.
Yeah, but I do like your
This
background. It's nice.
yours is the literary background, and mine is for video makers that can't read too good.
Does it make it look like I read a lot of books? Because I really don't. It's my
It,
wife's books.
it's impressive, I got to say. I mean, just see, I figure you got like a percentage of a forest behind you there.
Yeah, and yeah, that's very true. There's a lot of wood there as well. So it's yeah.
Maybe I wonder what the word counted would be for the
Wow,
book
millions. And we're in the millions, I think. And she's
in the
probably read
millions
all
of
of them as
words.
well.
Probably some big words that I can't pronounce.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of words I can't pronounce either.
On to things we can pronounce.
Mate, well, sort of.
All right, so we had a contest, and what was the hashtag for the contest, Danny?
Yeah, so we started Facebook recently, Street Badass Facebook, and the first competition, we're going to do weekly competitions there, and the first competition was humour. So we got hashtag is SB_humour. And
Spec. There it
we had a
is.
really good turnout. The amount of people that posted, it was in the hundreds for like the first competition, and for a small amount of people, that's really good, and some really great shots. So let's have a look at them.
Let's do that.
And this is
Hey,
the
so we
winners.
have the winners. We had a tie for first place with Chris Toombes and Dan Dunlap.
Just to let people know how we decide on this, because it isn't just me sitting there saying which one's my favourite or Todd. We've got a group called the Dirty Dozen, all great photographers, and there's a video on here that you can have a look at all their work and find out a bit about them. And we do a vote, so they get 3 votes each, and whoever gets the most votes is the winner. So we've done it all properly. So yeah, here we go.
So without any further ado, we've got the first prize winner here. Is not that. One second. Without any further ado, we've got the first prize winner. No dumping allowed. This is tied first prize. Chris Tomes rather.
Chris Toombs, I'd love to know a bit more about this. I'm guessing that this is an area that people have been dumping, and someone's put the toilets there, and it's just a coincidence. But we just don't know. And I'm just wondering, because having toilets like that out in the open, you're bound to get someone that's going to do it. On a drunken night out, someone's going to go over and someone's going to shit in that toilet. You just know it. So, but do they put the lid down? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Perfect timing on that. And so the last name I think is Toombes, right? Is that what we would say?
Chris Toombs. So let's follow
Yeah.
CSP.
Sorry if I mispronounced your name, Chris.
I'm pretty sure he's in Australia. I'm not positive on
I
that.
think
I'm
he's
pretty
Canadian.
sure he is.
Canadian.
Oh, he's Canadian, is he? Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. I think we had a double whammy Canadians. It was Canadians
Oh,
because I think
right.
Dan's Canadian too. So speaking of Dan Dunlap, the stash, he was tied for first place as well. This one's actually taken in Chicago, but by a Canadian photographer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, love this. I'd love to know if he is actually naked. I'm guessing he is, because it wouldn't be as funny if you went past him and he's got a pair of shorts on. So smile or I'll drop my sign. So I'm sure everyone was smiling, because no one wants. Well, you never know. Some people might
Except
want
for
to
the
see
copper.
Yeah,
The cop looks like he's getting ready to arrest him.
a bit of a winner as well, isn't it? Just like him having a look.
It's funny because once you stick a police officer in there, it's either like fear or it's humor.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
I've noticed that he's standing. I think just behind him, there's a bottle as well, and it's just perfectly
Looks like some
between his legs. Can you
Gatorade.
see that?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got some Gatorade. He's working up a sweat, drinking that.
You just think these people who do things like this, you just wonder. So I've wrote my sign. I'm going to go out naked. I'm going to make people smile. I just can't imagine. Well, maybe I would do it if I was drunk enough, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably do it, but I wouldn't drop the sign no matter what. I think what they are is right by the there's an L, like the elevated line. You get off the train right there.
To
I went
drop
to
that
school
sign,
in
you know, you
Chicago,
have
so
good
I
days and
think
you
I
have
know
bad days.
I
You have
recognize
cold
it.
days.
Oh,
And
you
you have
recognize
warm
it.
days. You know what
Where
it
it
is? I don't know.
And also you got cop right
but
there.
it
So
was
you
wild.
drop
Thing
the
is, you
sign, it's a whole different
Yeah.
situation. Right
Yeah.
now it's just he's looking at you. If you drop the sign,
He's just watching,
different
thinking,
deal.
"You better not drop that sign. You better not drop that
And I
sign."
imagine if you end up going in the clink, you probably want to be clothed. Just throwing that out there.
Good point. Yeah, good point.
Not a great place to be naked. All righty. So as there were 2 first places, we didn't have a second. We went on to third. Third here is Gavin Robinson.
No, we've got another copper. In fact, we've got 3. A triple copper.
So this is a great example of cops with humor.
Yeah, and I like the way they've got. He's got a moustache as well, and the Lego copper's got a moustache, and then you've got a bearded one, and then another bearded one. They're very, very similar, and to get the helmets as well, because you don't always see the helmets. Yeah, he's done really well.
Those are good helmets.
And also, like, he can't have just been sitting there waiting. So he's just got lucky there, and he had the foresight to see it as well. Obviously,
he almost looks like with that middle cop. Almost looks like he's almost got caught.
Yeah, he's looking towards the camera, isn't he? He's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" But
he's like,
I think
"Come
Gav,
over here, son."
He's got quite a small camera, Gav, hasn't he? I think I'm trying to remember. I think he has. So he might have got away with it.
Well, he didn't end up in jail. We didn't hear about that, so I think he's still free.
Nah.
Maybe he's on the lam after the shot. You'll have to let us know, Gavin. But well done, Gavin. Third place for Gavin Robinson.
Well done, Gavin.
And trying to see.
Now this one did really well on Facebook. Actually, everyone loved this, and I've tried to sort of work out what's going on. I can't work it out. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I'm guessing they're going to some sort of show or something like that. I mean, lampshades on the head, crows on top, and then you've got some sort of walking stick, and you're dressed. It's a crazy shot. But what does it for me is the old lady, or the old lady at the back, and then the younger lady at the front, both trying, like, looking gobsmacked, like what is going on.
I don't know if we're going to be able to figure out what's going on there, but I like it.
Yeah, do we want to know what's going on? It's just funny. Just look at it.
We can't see her name, but going from memory, it's Anyuk. We'll put a link on there. I think it was Anyuk. Was that what it was?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
And out of the Netherlands. But great picture. Hilarious.
A former editor of newspapers, I think, I heard.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I like the fact that there are crows on top.
Yeah, that makes it special. Makes it even more mysterious, though, doesn't it?
Like maybe the crows are controlling them.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm controlled by crows.
To the right a little bit, to the left.
And then the lady looking up is hilarious. Perfect timing on that. Everybody's like, what is going on? But although you look like the dog in the middle, doesn't care.
Yeah, he's seen it all before. Yeah, he's always seeing lampshade and crows.
He's like, unless you got sausage or something, I don't care. Or if there was a squirrel up top, it'd be a different story probably.
Squirrel.
Do you dogs go crazy for squirrels too?
Yeah, but mainly food. It'd be much more interesting in a sausage than a squirrel.
If you say sausage, does your dog kind of like look at you? Like
if I say it seductively, yeah. Sausage.
If we say sausage, like my dog will like lift his head up and look at me.
Yeah,
like we're doing this.
It's mainly dinner. Dinner.
Oh, you say dinner, and then
They
it's
love it.
Yeah, ours doesn't get so excited about dinner, but if you say sausage, like he lifts his head and looks at you.
Sausage.
All right, here we go.
See, my wife, when I say sausage, she doesn't do that. She doesn't get excited. If I say it's
That's why we
seductive,
get
it's
dogs,
sausage.
because we still need the excitement. We need somebody to get excited when we say sausage. That's why we have these dogs. You say dog, they look up and they go, oh, okay, yeah, I still got it going on. That's hilarious, man. All right, let's go to Mark. This picture.
So this for me. This got one of my votes because
Yeah, me
I
too.
love it. I loved it, and I find it quite crazy because the two people in shot, the main ones looking towards the camera, look bang on the same. I mean, they've got the glasses, their hairline. I mean, there's lots of different baldness, but their hair is very, very similar. They've got like quite long sides, and then they've got a little bit. They've let it grow on top a little bit, and their expression's the same. But then you see them, and then you jump down and you see another bloke. And I actually zoomed in on this. He's got glasses as well. He's got the same hairline. He's got ice cream, and he's got a dark coat on. So I'm wondering if they're actually all brothers.
Yeah,
Because it's so unlikely.
It's so weird.
It is. It's a really good shot.
Yeah,
Really good.
I really like this one too, and the fact that it's all dudes eating ice cream.
Yeah,
There's not like
I
a little
mean,
kid, because when you think ice cream, you're thinking like little kid. Come on, let's get some ice cream, yay!
Yeah.
It's just all dudes eating ice cream.
They've all thought, let's get an ice cream. Let's get an ice cream.
You wonder why they
And
got
why
an
not?
ice cream instead of a beer.
I love ice cream. Maybe it's beer flavored ice cream.
Maybe they're like having emotional eating right now because nobody reacts when they say sausage.
Maybe they all got brain freeze at the same time. That's why the expression's like that, because they're just going through the brain freeze.
So
thing.
they went to do emotional eating, and then they ate the ice cream and got brain freeze.
Yeah, because if you have too much, it's a greedy thing, I think, with the brain freeze. Because if you take too much of a big mouthful, and then the brain can't handle it, and it's just, I read about this, and it's a really unusual thing what your brain's going through. It's not a very nice thing. Brain freeze isn't good.
No, it's bad.
Like it's quite bad. Yeah, it's quite crazy what it's doing to your brain.
I don't like brain freeze. I got to be honest with you.
I'm not a big fan. No,
I don't think I've met anybody who likes brain freeze.
Actually, my wife, talk about my wife again, but my wife has never had brain freeze. She never ever gets it. She's never had it. She don't understand what I'm talking about when I say about it. So either she's not greedy,
That's
she don't
impressive.
like ice cream, or she's just, one
You
of
know,
them people
it might be in
can't
the
get it.
middle. That dude might be like buckling over with brain freeze.
Yeah, it could be. It could be that he's getting some sort of thing out of his bag to sort of make his brain better. Maybe
A
he's
pocket
getting some
warmer.
tablets out. Yeah.
He's
Or
getting
a
out his
hat.
lighter.
They do. They all need a nice flat cap that make them look better.
It is that's a great picture though. Well done, Mark.
Yeah, well done, Mark. Very good.
And that's
the
up in
next
Liverpool,
competition,
right?
That is up in Liverpool. Yes. Yeah, you can see the boats in the background.
I thought you guys would have a little bit more of a modern boats there than those old-fashioned
I think
ones.
it's like a museum type boat. We've got a couple in London that you might see when you come over. We've got one in Greenwich.
Are you
You've
just
got one-
covering? You just covering for your people?
Well, I'm just saying, like, there is the HMS Belfast, which is a 1940s ship in the Thames, but then you've got a few really old ships that you can go in and have a look. So I haven't been to Liverpool, so I've never been. But I'm guessing this is the same situation.
Yeah, I got to get up to Liverpool, man. It looks great.
Yeah. So just to say, this was our first competition on Facebook, and well done to all the winners, and well done to the effort of all the people that took part. We love seeing your photographs. It was quite hard actually. Picking 5.
It was difficult to choose the winners, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was, because there was some really good stuff and it was really close. But also, we've got another competition going at the moment called Water. So get your entries in because you might be on the next video.
And that's on Facebook, Street Badass.
That's on Facebook, Street Badass Facebook group.
So we've done we got YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook.
We have taken over the world.
Not quite. Although Mark's picture looked like it might be taking over the world soon. That's a great picture.
Yeah, yeah. Well done, Mark.
Oh, hey, thanks everybody for hashtagging the competition. It was really great to look through those pictures. I really enjoyed it. And we have a lot of really great water pictures going on. Any ideas for the next competition, Danny? If I can put you on the spot?
No, because I'm not going to pick. So it's these were my picks for the first two. So I'm passing the baton on. So
How about this? If
don't know.
anybody's watching and you have an idea for the next competition, put it in the comments.
Yeah, we'll definitely consider it. Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
All right, guys. Hey, thanks very much for hashtagging, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks very much. See you later.
Driving down the highway, counting miles, gallons, driveways, and deciding duty. No protesting, no contesting, no that bothers our lasting praise. Imagine, for now that's all you can. A perfect world is just a fantasy. Reality just makes me want to scream. These words are better sang with melody. Liberation from the nation of today, but losing patience with society. Intention and necromancy, no one's holding me for ransom. What's that even mean? These highways remind me of things, yeah, circulating things like outer space. It's so easy to just tune out and dream, but that's when you start losing track of speed.
Sir, I need you to roll up the window, turn off the car, start the car, roll the window down, relinquish the papers, put on the tutu, and get fucked!
That's not what I had in mind for today.
I need you to step out of the car, so when you do, I can tell you I told you not to!
There's no reason to anything. We've been bred, some need to be led. And why does my one life want so much pain? Is it greedy or universal need to try and obtain peace through blah blah blah?
At 89 cents. Failure to comply will result in an additional fee of $81.06. If you cannot afford it, the fine will be doubled. If you don't pay on time, the fine will be tripled. You will be arrested. There will be an additional convenience fee of $71.00. After payment, you will for another dollar and fuck you fee of and one final fee of hey, guess what? We have another fee of $100.50. Did I say cents? I meant $50 plus $100 plus $200 plus fuck.